The opportunity for Australian businesses is clear. Now is the time to set ambitious goals to become part of the sustainable business solution. Cognizant's latest Sustainability and Resilience report, Deep Green, has just been released. I am pleased to share a local Australian view of this research to contrast against the rest of the globe with findings that address the future of business sparked by the sustainability imperative.
Far too often, ESG is seen as a separate initiative rather than being integral to a business's strategy. Cognizant's Deep Green report highlights that most Australian businesses have yet to wake up to the extent to which ESG action will be demanded by regulators, investors and customers. This will require heavy lifting, but our research has found that by acting now and taking advantage of transparent insights being shared by leading companies across the globe, Australian businesses can be fast followers and not get left behind or cut out of global markets and investment.
Our Deep Green research has revealed that Australian sustainability leaders are undervalued and unempowered. And while CEOs under the guidance of the board remain key decision makers in ESG strategy, our findings show that other members of the C-suite and the sustainability lead need to be more hands-on in the strategy to drive execution. Australian businesses must elevate the position of the sustainability leader in the organisation, which will then enable them to work closely with the C-suite, empower them to execute, and critically allocate the funding to support it.
Australian businesses are making net zero commitments and working on ways to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. In addition, the Australian government has recently announced the introduction of mandatory Scope 1, 2 and 3 reporting for large companies by 2024. Cognizant's Deep Green research found that Australian companies are underinvested in data and analytics and automation capabilities compared with their global peers. By developing a strategy for managing ESG data and building ESG data products, businesses can create a competitive advantage, meeting compliance requirements, improving decision-making, and ultimately advancing their sustainability agenda.
Now is the time for Australian businesses to turn inaction into investment in a sustainable future. Read Cognizant's Deep Green report to find out how.